Aries, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am going to do your February 2018 monthly love reading. Those of you that are new, welcome. Thank you guys so very much for taking the time to subscribe. If you are not subscribed to my channel, Aries, please do subscribe. I would so very much appreciate that. So Aries, this month for this reading, I am using the Steampunk. Just showing you guys the box anymore, but you can take a screenshot if you'd like. So many of you ask. And Crystal Visions. Yes, this is a brand new unopened deck. I somehow wound up with two. It's a long story, but it's all good. So, let me fix this, please. Okay. So this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Let me mention this too, before I forget. While before I do any video, I'll pray over the cards and I'll shuffle. And then, in front of you guys, of course, I'll shuffle and cut. But during the shuffle, the Queen of Swords flipped up and jumped out. So, for some of you, maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or, some of you could be hearing the truth, speaking the truth. Queen of Swords is all about the truth and nothing but the truth. Determination. Very analytical. She could represent a lawyer, someone within the legal system. But we're strictly focusing on love here. Almost forgot that for a second. But I put her back. We'll see if she comes up again. No gender for those of you that are new. Private readings, that matters for me, but not in the generals. And as always, Aries, just keep in mind if the reading doesn't resonate with you, look at your moon, your rising, Venus in love. I say it all the time, maybe not enough, but I always suggest you guys should watch all of your signs. It gives you a bigger picture. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, February 2018. Love messages only, Spirit, please, for Aries. Your cards feel good. Well, that's going to be the pile. So I'm doing a 9-card spread for you guys. Those of you that would like to get a private reading, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. I do draw and upload a daily message every single day to Instagram. And Facebook is where it all started for me. So I want to go back and start doing live dailies on Facebook every day. I want enough of you in the chat, though. I've done it a couple times, and it's just so much fun. And I only have like 1,300 likes on my Facebook page, so the chances of me resonating with you in those dailies are very, very good. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Interesting. I say interesting because you had the Queen of Swords that fell out. Okay. So, let me get comfortable here. So for some of you, something's definitely going on in your love life. For some of you, this has probably already happened and it's continuing throughout the month. Or it could be a new development. Your central issue, the heart of the reading, Aries, being the Five of Wands. This card represents conflict with other people, not seeing eye to eye. This could be jealousy. For some of you, it could be that you and your partner are not getting along. There's been fighting, arguing, maybe you guys just don't understand each other, or you're just completely different. The Five of Wands represents egos clashing. Either you're just completely different, or egos clashing because you want different things. This could also be internal struggles that could be going on inside of you or your partner. I'm so sorry. Very interesting reading here. Okay, so let's start from the beginning here with the Nine of Cups. I feel like whatever struggles are going on here, and I do see that a lot in this reading, I'm going to be honest. It just seems pretty much you have, whether you're single or married, I do feel like you're genuinely happy. You have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Swords up here. So I do feel like you are happy. Genuinely, you're a happy person. You have the Nine of Cups. You know, this does represent wish fulfillment, abundance, emotionally in a very happy place. I feel like you have something very special already. You're very happy. And right next to it is the Four of Wands. This represents marriage, stability. So I do feel like you have a good thing. And I feel like you're happy. I don't know. It's different vibes. Like you have such positive cards. But yet, all right, let's just keep going. All right. Then we have the Knight of Swords. This represents that hasty, chaotic energy, communication. It's impulsive energy as well, restless energy. And it could be that you want to make things better within your relationship or your marriage, because we do have the Four of Wands here. I feel like some of you could be making impulsive decisions, judgment comes in after the Knight of Swords. You know, and this represents fresh starts, new beginnings. It could be that you want things to be different within your marriage or your relationship. I feel like you might be making some impulsive decisions. Even though we see a lot of happiness here, and it's like you have your happily ever after with the Nine of Cups. You got exactly what you wanted. The Four of Wands, you have your home, your stability, a firm, solid foundation. It's great. But I do feel like there is some kind of decision or some impulsive action happens this month that kind of changes everything. With the Judgment card, this is a new beginning. It's giving someone a second chance. So those of you that maybe broke up with someone where you decide to just be impulsive and allow this person back into your life, it could be someone that you're just dating, or even, it could even be a marriage partner where you have been separated. But there is something going on here. The Five of Wands, you got Judgment, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Fives are change and challenging cards. The Five of Wands, this is the heart of the reading, guys. There's some type of struggle going on. And I mean, looking at the reading, straight down this row, the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, I feel like one person, I feel like this is for people that are either in a relationship, that live together, and those of you that are married, one person is fighting really hard, to keep things together. One person out of all of these people, one person, okay, is fighting, really hard to keep this, to keep things together, to have a stable relationship. While down here with the Four of Cups, this represents someone that is just bored, someone that is not happy anymore. There's a disconnect. Big time. You're not connecting with your partner. Someone is really closed off. And I said earlier, with the Queen of Swords, jumped out for you guys. And now you have the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Swords could mean that you need to be honest. If it is you that's feeling unhappy, even though your partner is struggling to keep the relationship or the marriage together, I feel like there is a struggle here. There's struggle going on between you and your partner. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, which means someone's feeling left out. Literally, they're feeling left out. They feel like they don't belong. And listen, guys, I am so sorry. You have that same energy here twice. And I feel like whether it's not quite, it's not, how do I want to say this? And I feel like whether it is not quite feeling, one of you is just not quite feeling it in this relationship. With the Seven of Pentacles, this card has come out for almost every sign. I can't even believe it. This is really paying attention to the signs. and what they're feeling. This card represents studying and analyzing something very, very carefully. Taking inventory. I mean, right down to, really look at this card, people. Right down to maybe even taking notes. You got a pen and a paper. Like strongly taking inventory. I feel like you're really beginning to look at just what your relationship really is. Why are you unhappy? Because, what am I doing? Because the Four of Cups is saying that you feel unfulfilled emotionally. It could be because you have the Nine of Cups that, you started out, like you started off as, wow, this is my dream relationship. This is what I've been hoping and wishing for. But unfortunately now, someone's not feeling it. Something's just not right. Someone is just not feeling it. Like I said, I see struggle here. With the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. There is misunderstanding, egos clashing. You're very different. Someone is feeling like they don't belong. They feel like an outsider. Or they feel like one of you feels this way. One of you is being shut out. I mean, it could be because all this is happening and it is making you question everything with the Seven of Pentacles. You're beginning to wonder, can I do better? It could be that. I mean, it is in line with Judgment here. You could be beginning to wonder, can I do better? And it could be that you deserve something new, a new beginning. Emotionally, though, you're definitely bored with what's going on in your life. Or in your relationship. And the King of Wands is saying that you need to take action and do something about it. The King of Wands... Oh my God, I just realized something. This is so interesting. The King of Wands in this deck is not sitting in his chair. It's empty. And I feel like that this means that you really have to be in control. You have to be sitting down where you're supposed to be, taking your place in this relationship. Because I feel like there is something going on. That's very interesting about this card. I feel like there is something going on, and I feel like some of you might be making some plans, either you or your partner. I mean, the Knight of Swords is impulsive, hasty action. And somebody has got to take the lead, Aries. It is the Knight. It's not the Page. Somebody has got to take the lead here. From this whole reading, I feel like you and your partner might be on a completely different page. And then you have the Queen of Cups. So it could be that your partner is a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. No gender, okay? Private readings, that matters, but not in the generals. Or just someone that is very loving, caring, highly intuitive, very affectionate. And it could be that you don't want to hurt this person. So I do feel like there is some kind of conflict with your partner, and I feel like you're questioning it. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like you do have something to offer with the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands. And again, I do feel like you are genuinely a happy person. And I feel like you could be doing something unexpected very suddenly with the energy of the Knight of Swords. It could be you decide to jump into a relationship or a marriage. I mean, it is right next to the Four of Wands, which does represent marriage. It could be that you meet someone that is your dream partner, your dream come true, and you throw caution to the wind and you marry that person. And here's that new beginning with Judgment. Maybe you weren't expecting to marry this person so quickly, or to be engaged, move in together, or even be in a relationship. But yet I still get the same message because we still have the same energy. I feel like just think things through carefully. If you're single and that scenario comes up for you where you meet someone and they are like your dream partner, dream come true, and you just want to be like, yes, I accept, you know, I will marry you, I will move in with you. It could be that you're very different. Now, listen, this won't apply to everyone. It could be that the only thing that applies to you in this reading is that you meet someone and they're your dream come true. And you act impulsively and you marry them. And then for others of you, it could be as you get to know the person. You know, with the Seven of Pentacles, you start to see things that you did not see in the beginning. And this leaves you feeling unfulfilled emotionally. And you have to step up with the King of Wands. Here, it means you got to take the lead. You know, to get this relationship to where you want it to go. You know, the Knight of Swords is sticking out to me right now. You know, when I look down this row, like I said, the Knight of Swords some kind of impulsive, hasty decision, action. I feel like being impulsive this month, whether you're married or in a relationship or single. Unfortunately, I feel like, Aries, it does not lead you to the outcome that you want with the Five of Pentacles. I just don't. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles there, you end up feeling, I shouldn't have made that decision. That person was not for me. We were so different. And we have that message twice here. I feel like you really have to stay on your toes with the King of Wands here. You have to really feel in control of your love life, making the right decisions. Just looking to see if I get anything else here before we clarify. No. Okay. Aries. Hold on a minute here. Additional guidance for Aries. Additional messages for Aries love life. Okay. Now the King. Wow, the Queen of Swords came out before, and now we have the King. Amazing. All right, the King of Swords, strength, and the Hanged Man. Oh, at the bottom of this deck. Oh, shit. Oh, ouch, Aries. I never do this with the clarifying deck. But I accidentally did it in Aquarius's reading. And I just felt it fair to do it for the rest of you. I almost wish for you guys that I did forget. But you know what? This reading was already telling us that something was off. That something was going on within your love life. Like something is shifting. The King of the King of Swords is saying, be honest with yourself. You know, and with other people. I also feel like you cannot get caught up in your emotions when making decisions. I mean, you do have the Queen of Cups here. And she is the polar opposite of the King of Swords. The Queen of Cups is more, very intuitive, but she's all about emotion. The King of Swords is saying be objective concerning your situation. Especially if you're not happy. And I feel like it's not going to, it is not going to be easy. It's not. Strength is saying, to be brave. Have courage. You've got to conquer your fears, your ego, or someone else's ego. Seeing strength, the Five of Wands. I just feel like you might be dealing with a partner that's very difficult to deal with. It could be maybe that they're very pessimistic or negative. You don't want to get sucked up in drama. I feel like, really, Aries, you have got to be strong. I feel like you're going to need to make a decision or conquer your fears. I feel like there's something that you don't want to do, but you have to do it. You have the Hanged Man. So I feel like I feel like if you don't make the decisions that is necessary for you to make, you end up here. This is how you're going to end up. I'm sorry, really. And this means being stuck, being in limbo, not moving on to the new, just being stuck, hanging around, waiting in this weird place until you change the way you're thinking. This card is about perspective. And this whole entire reading is screaming that there is a strong need for some sort of decision. This probably won't resonate with everyone, but I definitely feel that those of you that are struggling in a relationship or a marriage, there's just way too much fighting. There's conflict. Someone doesn't feel connected anymore. Someone is unhappy. And clearly here, the Three of Swords. I mean, there's three swords sticking in your chest. It doesn't get any more painful than that. This is sadness, heartache. Sometimes this represents divorce. And the Seven of Wands is under that. Wow. Some of you are going to fight for it, though. Now that I see the Seven of Wands under there. But sometimes it could represent divorce, separation. And I feel like someone does not want to hurt someone. And I also get that from the Strength card too. Somebody does not want to do something, but yet you're still looking at your situation and seeing that maybe I deserve better. The Four of Cups. Again, someone is not happy. But, again, it's time to do something about it. The King of Wands, guys, I'm surprised this reading for you guys, because you're Aries. I mean, this person will not put up with a marriage or a relationship that is unfulfilling. And it does sit right next to this Four of Cups. So I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you are examining. So, some of you could have water in your chart, but this is you. Examining your love life. What changes do you have to make? What's the next move for you? I feel like whatever it is, it's not easy. Whether you're single or married, I feel like you're being tested this month big time. And I feel like those of you that make the decisions that you have to make, it is going to literally set you, it's going to set you free. Literally, it's going to set you free. You're no longer stuck in a negative place or a negative relationship. You know, you could actually have this dream, solid, stable relationship or whatever it is. You could have that. Make the right decisions. Okay? I don't feel good about this reading, I'm going to be honest. Wow. I'm just going to take them. Is that the only one that's flipped up? Yeah. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We already see that. Listen, the Seven of Wands is under here. You know, this is standing your ground, not backing down, doing whatever you have got to do to succeed. That's ironic. Listen, let it go. I was going to say, walk away and just let it go. Just let it go. And you have the Six of Swords under here, so some of you are going to do that. I feel like you're just going to drop all those, you're just going to drop it all, say screw it and move forward. It's not worth it. Move on to the new beginning. Make the decision that's right for you, okay? And make sure it's in line with your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. And that this person is fulfilling you on an emotional level. Don't fight for it anymore. If it's not working, let it go. It's not serving you. All right, Aries, if the reading did not resonate, again, look at your other signs. But thank you guys for taking the time to view the video. I do have Valentine's Day readings coming out for you guys. Hopefully they will be much better. And I will see you guys back here with your weeklies. So until then, Aries, I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.